Welcome to Whole Bible Study with your host, me, Tad Inoue. This is episode 27, and today we're doing a live reading on Numbers chapter 8, a chapter that raises an intriguing question. Why adjust the lamps? We're moving forward through Israel's journey in the wilderness, and the tabernacle, the sacred meeting place, has now been dedicated and filled with the light of God's presence. Chapter 7 ended with Moses entering the tent of meeting and hearing God's voice speaking from above the mercy seat. Chapter 8 picks up right there with the instructions about how the lamps of the golden lampstand, or the menorah, should be arranged to give light across the sanctuary. The question, why adjust the lamps, may sound simple, but it opens a window into the heart of Israel's worship. Light in the tabernacle was not just practical, it was symbolic. The menorah represented the continual light of God's presence among his people, and its direction mattered. God tells Moses that the lamps must face forward, illuminating the space before the altar. It's a powerful image. Divine light shining outward, not hidden away. This chapter also describes the purification and dedication of the Levites, the tribes set apart to serve in the tabernacle. Their preparation involved cleansing, shaving, washing their clothes, and offering sacrifices. Just as the lampstand was set in order to give light, the Levites were set in order to serve. So as we listen to Numbers chapter 8, notice how the themes of light and service weave together. The lamps symbolize God's guidance, and the Levites become living reflections of that light, servants who help maintain God's dwelling among the people. Let's listen together to the reading of Numbers chapter 8. The Lord said to Moses, "Speak to Aaron and say to him, when you set up the 7 lamps, they are to light the area in front of the lampstand." Aaron did so. He set up the lamps so that they faced forward on the lampstand, just as the Lord had commanded Moses. This was made of hammered gold, from its base to its blossoms. The lampstand was made exactly like the pattern the Lord had shown Moses. The Lord said to Moses, Take the Levites from among the other Israelites and make them ceremonially clean. To purify them, do this: sprinkle the water of cleansing on them, then have them shave their whole bodies and wash their clothes, and so purify themselves. Have them take a young bull with its grain offering of fine flour mixed with oil. Then you are to take a second young bull for a sin offering. Bring the Levites to the front of the tent of meeting and assemble the whole Israelite community. You are to bring the Levites before the Lord, and the Israelites are to lay their hands on them. Aaron is to present the Levites before the Lord as a wave offering from the Israelites so that they will be ready to work for the Lord. After the Levites lay their hands on the heads of the bulls, use one of the sin offering of the Lord and the other for the burnt offering to make atonement for the Levites. Have the Levites stand in front of Aaron and his sons and then present them as a wave offering to the Lord. In this way, you are to set the Levites apart from the other Israelites, and the Levites will be mine. After you have purified the Levites and presented them as a wave offering, they are to come to do their work at the tent of meeting. They are the Israelites who are the Israelites who are to be given wholly to me. I have taken them as my own in place of the firstborn, the first male offspring from every Israelite woman. Every firstborn male in Israel, whether man or animal, is mine. When I struck down all of the firstborn in Egypt, I set them apart for myself. And I have taken the Levites in place of the firstborn sons of Israel. All of the Israelites I have given the Levites as gifts to Aaron and his sons to do the work at the tent of meeting on behalf of the Israelites and to make atonement for them, so that no plague will strike the Israelites when they go near the sanctuary. Moses Aaron and the whole Israelite community did with the Levites just as the Lord commanded Moses. The Levites purified themselves and washed their clothes, and then Aaron presented them as a wave offering before the Lord and made atonement for them to purify them. After that, the Levites came to do their work at the tent of meeting under the supervision of Aaron and his sons. They did with the Levites just as the Lord had commanded Moses. The Lord said to Moses, "This applies to the Levites. Men 25 years old or more shall come to take part in the work of the tent of meeting. But at the age of 50, they must retire from their regular service and work no longer. They may assist their brothers in performing their duties at the tent of meeting, but they themselves must not do the work. This then is how you are to assign the responsibilities of the Levites." Numbers 8 shows that holiness is never static. It requires adjustment, attention, and care. The lamps had to be trimmed and aimed. The Levites had to be prepared and purified. God's presence is steady, but his people are called to keep that light shining clearly in their midst. Now, in our next episode, we're going to take a deep dive into Numbers chapter 8 and explore what these instructions meant in the ancient world, how light, purification, and priestly service came to define Israel's understanding of sacred order and divine presence. Thank you for joining me today. If these readings encourage you, share them with a friend or support Mustard Seed Ministries to help us continue this journey through the Word. Grace and peace to you. This is Inoue, and I'll see you in the next chapter soon.